everyone, welcome to Basically Netta. I'm Netta, and this is my review of Redwall. So I read the first book of Redwall, the book series, and I was very impressed, so I'm going to do a full review about it, and here it is. So, firstly, let's talk about the synopsis of it. It is about Redwall by Brian Jacques. It is about this little mouse. Well, it's about this abbey, very peaceful mice abbey, and they are living their peaceful lives. And there's this little mouse named Matthias, and he's like a little orphan who has ambitions. And this abbey is called Redwall. And they are being attacked by this warlord evil rat whose name is Clooney. And in order for these mice to overcome Clooney and his gangs of rats and to save their abbey, they get grouped up with the other woodland creatures to help them to achieve what they need to achieve. And Matthias sees a dream of this great mouse warrior that had before a long time ago had overcome Clooney and defeated Clooney before. And now Matthias is seeing the great warrior mouse in his dreams, and he has to go find the sword of this great warrior in order to come back to Redwall and defeat Clooney. So the story goes from there. If I continue saying this anymore, it's going to be like giving away the whole story. And it's kind of very cute. This was like really fun to consume. I ended up getting the audiobook from the Libby app, and I just sat there like listening to it while I was doing work at work. It was so much fun to listen to. I heard about this by Lorraine from Books at the Bottom of the Stairs, and she was talking about the fourth book of this series, and I was very intrigued, so I decided to like check the Libby app to see if they have it or not. And then I realized there's 22 books of this. 22 books of Redwall series. And I was like, really? This came out from, the first book came out in 1986 to 2011. And yeah, there's so much, like, it was so much fun reading this. I was just like the characterization of this book is so well done. You feel like you are listening to your friends talking to you, and like it's just very well done. And the plot goes very, very quickly. It flows very well. And it was just very well done. Also, as I was listening to this, Clooney is written C-L-U-N-Y. My mind goes, this Clooney, and yes, George Clooney. And it was really funny in my mind every time they would go, Clooney is coming, and I'm just like, it made me laugh a lot when this would happen. It just automatically would happen to me. And then the other part that was really interesting to me, this is my experience. I'm explaining what's happening to me, okay? If you don't like my opinions, don't watch it. There was also like things that they were saying that made me laugh. Like the alarm rang and all mice gathered together before the storm of Clooney was upon them. I was like, this is just a little funny. So dramatic, yet funny at the same time. And then they had these like sayings and expressions that made me laugh. Like one of them was just like, "Oh, my whiskers." I'm just like laughing my head off. Like I'm trying to not to do it out in the open because obviously I'm listening to it and there are other people around me. So it was very enjoyable. It was really funny. And then I realized that there was also a cartoon series of this from 1999 to 2002. This was turned into a cartoon series for like 3 seasons. And if I can find it on YouTube, I might link it down for you guys in the description. I watched the first episode on YouTube. If I find it again, I'll link it down. Yeah, it is very close to the book series, like the first book, and it was really interesting. It's really funny. I'm just baffled that I missed this because this was literally for my age group, like literally 1999 to 2002. I was literally that age group that this should have gone for. And yeah, that just tells you how old I am. But yeah, this was the cartoon series was by Nelvana Company. In Canada, it was broadcast by Teletoon. In US, it was broadcast by PBS, I believe. And this was kind of interesting how I missed this while I was little. And I'm very happy that I found out about it. Thank you, Lorraine, for talking about it in your book reviews and everything. Yeah, I'm just baffled. I actually asked my friends, like people who grew up with me around the same time, and I was like, did you guys know about this? And only one knew about it, but she is more of like a bookish person. And I was like, how did you not read the books? She's just like, I didn't like gallant animals or something like that. And I was just like laughing my head off, like, what? You had no problem with HP, but this happened and you didn't read it. I'm just like, I think we all like kind of missed the series because of HP, and we were all into that because it was coming out at the same time as we were growing up, so we missed this Redwall series. Yeah, let me know down below if you read Redwall and what did you think about them? What did you think about it? And did you also, maybe you missed it as well? Like, it was baffling for me that like something like this that would totally be, I would have totally been in love with it at 12 and 13 and 14. I totally missed it. So yeah, let's have a chat in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.